In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove and replace the battery on a 2009 Harley Davidson Softail Custom. On most motorcycles, the battery is underneath the seat, so the first thing that you have to take off to get to the battery is remove the seat. Then you'll find the battery usually in the center of the bike. There's a battery container, and that's where the battery is. The first step to removing the seat on this bike is to remove these two acorn nuts here. And then you can lift the back of this seat up, and then underneath the seat there's another bolt holding this strap on, and it's connected to the rear fender. The acorn nuts holding on the back of this seat are 7/16, so just take a wrench or a socket and take them off. After you get the acorn nuts off, you can lift up on the back of this seat, only part of the way, about this much. Then you can reach underneath the seat and remove the bolt that's holding that seat strap on. The bolt holding the seat strap on is also 7/16. It's kind of hard to get to, but you can reach under the seat and get your wrench on it. It's kind of difficult to get out, but persistence will prevail. Once you get it loosened up and part of the way out, you can unscrew it with your fingers. And this is what it looks like. It's just a 7/16 nut, and it kind of comes together like this, and it's attached to the rear fender. Once you got that strap off and the two acorn nuts in the back of the seat off, you can lift up on the back of the seat, pull the seat backwards, and then lift it off. The front of the seat is clipped onto the motorcycle frame right here, so that's why you have to only lift the back up and pull it back before you lift the seat off. With the seat removed, you can see the battery. Here's your battery. It just sits in the battery container. Just to make room, I'm going to remove this piece. It just slides off, just clips on. I think it's part of the security system. The thing we need to do first is remove the battery cables. If you find corrosion on your battery cables on your bike, you want to clean that off. A solution of baking soda and water works really well, and then take a brush and scrub the corrosion off, and then rinse everything clean. Corrosion has a tendency to eat away the metal on these battery cables, so you want to make sure that the battery cables are in good shape, and if they're not, replace them. The first step in removing these cables is you always want to remove the negative cable first, and the reason that is, if you start to remove the positive cable first, and it requires a screwdriver, and let's say that I have my screwdriver and I touch the frame while the screwdriver is touching this battery post, it will short out in the same way that if you took the screwdriver and just touched the positive and negative terminal in the battery at the same time. And the reason that is because the negative cable goes from the negative terminal of the battery and it's grounded to the frame. So if we get rid of this first, we eliminate that ever happening. So the first thing to do is remove the negative cable. I can use just a Phillips screwdriver on this bike. Take the cable off, move the positive cable. And then move that out of the way. And with that out of the way, I can just lift up and pull this battery out. With the old battery out, I'm going to drop the new battery in. Just slides in there. Then I'm going to reverse the process when I took the cables off. I'm going to attach the positive cable first. Make sure your positive cover is on correctly. Or positive cable cover. And then attach your negative cable. And with that on, then I can reinstall this security piece. Just clips on. Like so. Okay, now that I got the battery reinstalled, I'm ready to reinstall the seat. But before I do that, I want to show you how this strap goes. This strap wraps around the seat like so, and then at the bottom of the seat, I'm going to, probably off camera because you won't be able to see it, I'm going to attach the end to this bolt, and then this bolt screws in right here. Like so. Before I set the seat down, at the front of the seat, there's this clip that fits underneath the frame right here. So I want to set the seat on the bike front first and then slide it forward. Like so. Now that I got the seat on, I can attach this this strap. And then screw it into the fender. And then tighten it down with my wrench. Like so. With the seat clipped in the front and the strap back on and tightened, I can attach the rear of the frame, rear of the seat, push it in so that these bolts extend out. And what I want to do is I want to use some blue Loctite on these because I've had these loosen up in the past. And I want to protect the paint. And then put on the acorn nuts. And you can tighten them down with a 7/16 socket or wrench. And that's all there is to it. Just to recap, the way you get to the battery on most motorcycles is you first have to remove the seat, and that's usually the most difficult part. Some bikes you can get to the battery from the side, but most bikes it's underneath the seat. If you find any corrosion on your old battery, make sure you clean it off. Like I said before, baking soda and water, it works really well for that, and a brush. And then just make sure you rinse all that stuff off. Corrosion has a tendency to eat away at the metal in the battery cables, so make sure your cables are in good condition and they make good contact with the new battery. And that's about it. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave your questions in the comments section and I'll do my best to answer them. And thank you for watching.